Hey guys, this is Kontrakt Wolf. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to do a comparison on Stalker Gamma, Escape from Pripyat, and regular base game Anomaly. As you know, Gamma and Escape from Pripyat are mod packs of Stalker Anomaly. Let's dive into the differences, and I've got some key points. This is unscripted stuff off the top of my head, so if I forget things, then oh well. Let's take a look at them. The biggest glaring difference is going to be on the hardest difficulties. So we're going to do this in hard and survivalist. You have nothing. For a second faction, I'll compare another favorite of everybody's is the mercenary. So hard survivalist. Don't get jack shit. Just get pistol and a mercenary LC suit. Pretty tough in the beginning, but you make enough money, you can buy your own armor and all that good stuff. So something to note too as well. So campfire mode is automatically disabled in Stalker Anomaly, and you cannot heal at the campfires. This is only a Gamma and Escape from Pripyat thing where you walk up to the campfire, stand there, and it regenerates your health. That's not a thing in Stalker Anomaly. Gamma has a Souls-like mode that's like Dark Souls. All of them have Iron Man mode, all of them have Warfare. Go take a look at Gamma. Now, loadout's different right off the bat. Now let's get our survivalist. Now you can automatically tell you don't even get a pistol, but you have a bigger selection of weapons at the beginning. And we'll touch on the progression part. That's not really going to be discussed in this loadout section, but as you can tell, got a lot more stuff you can pick for your survivalist run. All right, so this is what I was talking about. You got Souls-like mode, and it says don't touch on campfire mode. That's because in Gamma, campfire mode is automatically enabled, and that's what Gamma's completely around, is campfires. They show up on your PDA, you know where all the campfires are. This is more like a hardcore survival, whereas EFP and Anomaly are not as geared towards the survival aspect. So if you already like the survival stuff, Gamma's more of your thing. But I'll get into later why you should play all three. So you don't just get Cordon like you saw for Anomaly. You get Cordon, Rostock, Great Swamps. So different options there. And we'll do a comparison for Mercenary again. You get Wild Territory, Yantar, Dead City. And we'll show the loadout for the Mercs. A lot of pistol options, a lot of different stuff here. What's really interesting is the fact you get a 5.7, which is very interesting. This is Escape from Pripyat. As you can tell, the main screen is a lot different. I actually kind of like it more than the Stalker Gamma one, but I won't get too biased. Just like that cool church at Great Swamps. Alright, so let's look at the loadout. Loadout's much different from Anomaly and Gamma. You actually get a lot more choices for the beginning. Since this is more focused for gunplay and tactical play instead of just straight hardcore survival like Gamma is. So, like for instance, if the poll that's up for EFP is you guys are voting right now for a faction for me to play, and it's between Freedom, Zen, and Renegades for the Escape from Pripyat playthrough that you guys are voting on. So yeah, vote. But Freedom's winning right now. And I actually have a bias for Freedom because I really like them. But I can show you all three loadouts. I pretty much run something like this. Played as Freedom, M16, CP5 gas mask, and then Sentinel Freedom suit with some meds, PDA. So yeah, you got a lot more options when you play Escape from Pripyat. Like I was saying with Gamma, campfire mode is already enabled. But that's not the case with the EFP. You get more options playing as Freedom. I mean, you can start out in Jupiter if you want. You can start out in Outskirts. Really cool. Alright, so let's take a look at the loner, what you get as a loner. Totally different playstyle than Gamma. It's just like immediately you got gear and then you just go straight into it. It's very interesting. It's really cool. It's refreshing in my opinion. That's why I like to play both. Play both. Don't pick one or the other, because you could possibly role play, like let's say, as a loner, when you first come into the zone and you're coming to Rookie Village, you're not gonna have anything. You're like a murder hobo in the beginning, and that really plays into Gamma and base game Anomaly really well. But with this, you already right out the gate have all these guns. Like, I could have a Salamander, DP5, already a 8R, or hell, even a AKS-74U. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a different thing. And if I was role-playing, I wouldn't play as a loner playing this mod. I would do some, like, mercenary. Like, I'm already... You know, it makes sense because you're a mercenary. You're going to come to the zone, like, already geared to the teeth. I mean, look. SAG, AK-545 carbine. I mean, shit. That makes sense, being a mercenary, you know? Already geared to the teeth as soon as you walk in. Or for instance, like, ISG. Bam. Look at this shit. Right out the gate. He's already got the M4. It makes sense. I mean, yeah, this is a Special Forces unit. Alright, so for this graphical comparison, just to note, I'm using the same build as my Winter Bandit playthrough. So this is not stock Anomaly. This has Project Inverno weather mod, and it adds snow to the game. Right out the gate, this is like super atmospheric looking. This is why I really like Project Inverno. You can get it on ModDB. It's a really awesome snow particle effects and stuff. Absolutely love it. Alright, so let's go look out in the zone. We'll get up in the tower right here. This is what it looks like in Anomaly with Project Inverno. But you can add anything you want with Anomaly. That's the beauty of it. This is why EFP and Gamma have hundreds of mods built on top of Anomaly, and it to work so smoothly, because Anomaly is such a stable experience and it's super accessible. I mean, it's free, so yeah, and by extension, Gamma and EFP are free too. Alright, so currently Stalker Gamma has a autumn texture for the zone since it's fall. So this is what it looks like, and we're gonna get back up in the tower again. This is what the zone looks like in Stalker Gamma right now. Alright, so as you can tell, EFP is more vibrant. It's supposed to be in the summertime. If you like a more vibrant look, these aren't default footstep audio, by the way. I'm using a different footsteps. It's called Young Princes. I'm not using the Tarkov footsteps. I think they sound terrible, in my opinion. And that's coming from a guy that played Tarkov since 2018, so this is what EFP looks like. More vibrant looking. And this is the, like, called the Golden Autumn texture. It's in the mod organizer. Pretty cool. Alright, so that's the graphical comparison. For the gunplay portion of this, gonna spawn in with a shotgun and an MP5. You can kind of get a difference for the animations. Should literally be the same animations, but because it's blindside reanimations for all 3 across the board, I'm using blindside reanimation. This is the sawn-off shotgun for Stalker Anomaly. Note that I do have blindside reanimation and weapon tilt and JSRS mods enabled for my load order for Stalker Anomaly. So here's weapon tilt. This is on all 3. This is on my Stalker Anomaly install. It's in Gamma and it's in EFP. So it's the same thing. More immersive. Now, fire the gun off. Blindside reanimations. Now, MP5. Oh, it didn't do the slap. Fuck. Come on. Wow. Uh-uh. Now I'm sad. And this is another, the same mod. Food drink animations. This is the same thing for all 3. Alright, so I'm going to get the Cause 66 sawn off. The MP5 again. This time we'll grab some extra weapons since we actually have access. Might as well. Fuck it. I don't want to enable debug. I never use that shit anyway. Obviously the knife animations are really good. Alright. It has more weight to it. Alright, there's a pistol. Alright, MP5. This is a better looking MP5 for damn sure. Now does it slap? Slap. Yes, it slaps. Ah, this is even better. Let's do that again. Yes. Love it. You gotta slap it. You gotta slap it like it owes you money. Why is gunplay so important to me in a game? I played Arma 3 like a madman back in the day. I still do on the side, which it'll actually make an appearance on the channel. Heavily modded, of course. But I'm a gun owner, as you can tell. I'm a gun owner. That's a real pistol right there. This is my Smith & Wesson. And let me show you my favorite toy of all. As you can tell, that's real too. This is a 7.62x39 AK. Polish AK. Gun realism is very important to me in a game. If I'm not immersed with the gunplay, I don't really want to play it. So, yeah. That's my thoughts. Played a lot of Milsim, but I've always played Stalker. I have my physical copies still from the late 2000s. Shadow Chernobyl came out 2007. What made me get into DayZ mod on Arma 2 was because I had played so much Stalker. So I was wanting something similar or the multiplayer level. That's what's great about South Carolina. Nobody fucks with us. So now that we got that out of the way, my reasonings why my gunplay needs to be realistic. Alright. So the big difference here with EFP and Gamma and base game Anomaly You gotta load your mags. That might turn some people off, but if you play Daisy or Tarkov, you're used to doing that. Adds an extra level of preparation, which you can enable the magazine Redux mod on Gamma. It's an option, so if you like it in EFP, you're already used to it, you're already playing EFP, and you want to play Gamma also, for the reasons I mentioned about role-playing, using a different mod pack for a different faction to give you a completely different experience, you can go ahead and enable that. So let's test this out, see how different it is. It already feels different. It already sounds different. Still got blindside reanimation. Alright. Do the M4. So, one thing is, Gamma has a mod called Free Zoom that lets you do this. Now, you can add this in EFP as well with your mod organizer. It's called Free Zoom Revisited or whatever. You can get that one, and you literally just go into your MCM and find it right here, Free Zoom Revisited. You can keybind it. Just make sure you go up to here and change the keybinds, the conflicts. Some keybind conflicts are, tied to that mouse button. So, yeah, you can do this. These iron sights pretty far away. It's kind of hard to aim, but once you do this, it's not so bad. This is honestly like one of my favorite mods. I have to have Free Zoom in my Anomaly thing as well. Also, this mod features, weapon tilt, so it's ballistic. Very cool. Yeah, let's let this rip. So yeah, I've got to pack my mag. Okay, here's another thing. I can't add it to my loadout because I don't have armor, and that acts as a rig for you to place. So just drag and drop. So that's how you do that. This is bolt action, and just like with the shotgun, you don't need to add it to your loadout. I'm gonna play the fuck out of Escape from Pripyat and Gamma and regular Stalker Anomaly on this channel. So if you like all three mod packs, or you like one or the other, guess what? Covering all three. I don't have bias like that. I'm not a virgin like some of these people in the Stalker community. So I'm gonna use it for different purposes. Alright, so let's talk about progression. So, like I was touching on this in the beginning, you can buy everything from the trader. Guns, armor, all that stuff. So, yeah, you can get your attachments. You can already get your attachments with Gamma. But it's like, the big things, like your guns, your armor. It's better to craft it. It's better to repair it yourself. Saves you a lot more money. And that's pretty huge with the progression. You're gonna progress a lot faster in Anomaly and in EFP. Now, here's another thing to think about with progression as well. So, Gamma, you have to do the Brain Scorcher and Miracle Machine to go north. You have to have the Psi helmet. You have to do it, or you will get killed by Psi fields. So I'm in Zaton right now as a mercenary at the water processing plant. You could tell I don't have a Psi helmet. I'm not even getting affected by this at all. And I got some different guns now, so I guess we can mess around with them for the hell of it. A little bit more graphical comparison. So yeah, you can spawn in the north already in EFP, but it kind of comes at a price, obviously. I mean, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Kind of reminds me of like when you spawn in the north as Monolith and Gamma, but that's great with EFP because you can already spawn in the north and do your own thing. You don't have to adhere to Anomaly and Gamma. Anomaly, you can already go straight north. Alright, so I'm back in Anomaly. And I'm in Jupiter right now at the Bandit base. This is my Winter Bandit playthrough that I'm doing currently right now. So yeah, just kind of showing off some other stuff. This is my MP153. As you can tell, got the blindside reanimation stuff. I love this shotgun. Great gun. And just rocking this regular AK. AK-105. To show off the, you know, gun stuff too for this. So what I was saying is, you know, as you can tell, I'm not even getting attacked by, you know, like the side fields that Gamma has from Brain Scorcher in the north. I have not even done anything with the Brain Scorcher. I don't even have a psi helmet. So the north is completely open right out the gate. You obviously can't be in the psi fields though, like Radar and the psi field at Yantar. Yeah, north's completely open. But you know, as I said, you go up here, you get your ass whooped because a lot tougher enemies up here, but way better loot. So you decide what you want to do with that. So here's what I was saying. You go into Lamont, you're immediately going to get hit with the Brain Scorcher. It'll send you a message. You'll see what I'm saying in a second here. Same with Radar. Same with Pripyat. EFP's got a different way about it, and Anomaly does as well. And Gamma's completely different. That's why you should play all three, in my opinion. I don't think there should be some type of division of somebody saying, this is better, this is better. Well, I think you should just role play it to a different faction. So, like, if you want to be more tactical, play EFP. You're already geared to the teeth at the beginning of the game. If you want to be a murder hobo and enhance that experience, play as Bandit and a Loner and Gamma. Or if you just want to have a harder experience in the beginning, just because it's so hardcore survival. Like I said, Gamma's hardcore survival, EFP's more tactical, you know, shooter or whatever. But look, dangerous psi levels. Repeated visions of a brain machine. See my point? See what they got going on here. Oh fuck. They're probably gonna blow me. Wait, that's works. We get killed by this thing before it. If I can get him before the brain machine gets me. Come on, don't kill me, brain machine. No, I want to get him. Gotcha. Yeah, see what I mean? You can't go to Lamont's. You gotta do Living Legend. You gotta knock out Brain Scorcher. So people are gonna ask me, so what's my opinion of all three? I like them all. I like all of them. The more Stalker support, the better. This community has kept the game franchise alive. That's why I like these mod packs coming out. It's a different flavoring of the quote-unquote Stalker genre. That's what it's become. Its own genre. A different flavor of what you want it to be. And those people that are out there that are like vanilla purists, unmodded purists, well, that's your flavor of it. And yes, that is Stalker. That is the original vision of Stalker. But that's back in 2007, 2008, all that. If you look at Stalker 2, it has attachments and modern animations So there's gonna even be people crying about Stalker 2. Oh, the originals were better. I mean, hell, that's what happens in any game series. Like, I'm a really big Diablo fan. I think Diablo 2 is the best one. That's my opinion on it. So like I said, why should you play all three? For roleplay reasons. If you want a more bandit-like experience, you can do what I did. You can make it like more Eastern poverty looking. Miserable looking. Or you can play Misery, yeah. Miserable looking. Or, you know, if you want to make it more tactical and be geared to the teeth, play ISG with EFP, or play Mercs as EFP, or hell, if you just like Gamma, play any faction. It's really up to you. You don't have to play... Oh shit. Yes, the dangers of the zone. Won't even let you talk. So, yeah. Just play what the fuck you want to play. Alright, so my bonus recommendations. Ooh, yes. This is not all about these three. Bonus recommendations. Alright, so my bonus recommendation is Dead Air. Is one of the spin-offs from Misery. You know, Misery started this whole thing. A lot of people don't give Misery credit. They started this explosion. Misery was, you know, the famous mod that made Call of Pripyat more miserable. So, more survival based, hardcore. And then it spun off to, you know, Call of Misery, Call of Chernobyl, Dead Air, then Anomaly. It's very interesting because you start out as a loner and you have to pay these passes for like the mercenaries, military, and then you can do quests for them, and then you can end up allying with them. But you start out as a loner, and you can only be a loner. But you have all these different perks and stuff, like authority. You can be allied to the bandits. You can have different weapon sets. Very interesting. Like this mode right here is not even in Anomaly. It's called Last Stand. You're the only stalker in the zone that's left. And you fend off against mutants and all kinds of shit. Really, really cool. Yeah. It's got a different vibe to it. And that's what I was saying, that Stalker is like its own genre. There's different flavors of it, and this is more like nihilistic feeling. That's for damn sure. Alright, so we're in Rookie Village. As you can tell, this looks like Call of Pripyat, because it literally is like Call of Pripyat visuals. Alright, so this is Dead Air. I actually ended up losing footage for this section when I was editing because Dead Air didn't really like my recording software. So I ended up modding the shit out of it, just to showcase off Dead Air. And there's still mods being made. There have been mods that's been ported over from Misery and Anomaly. It still has potential to be a different experience. You always start out as a loner, and you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want to, just like an Anomaly. I ended up adding a couple of mods into this. So this autumn retexture, it also adds, I believe, a reshade as well. Added Escape from Tarkov gun pack for this as well. Changes the animations. Alright, so this is the inventory. This is another mod that makes this look a lot cleaner. But what's interesting about this mod is that you have to add your ammo down here. You can't reload without adding it. That's really interesting. There's a mod out there that adds magazines, and you have to put them down here. A really interesting idea, because I think this idea was you know, pre-existing to Anomaly. So yeah, really, really cool. And I have one more bonus recommendation. The Radiophobia 3, but I won't showcase it in this video. In this video, it will turn into more than an hour. You guys pretty much get the idea. There's a lot of mods out there, and I'm going to be covering a bunch of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and in the link in the description, I have a Patreon, and I also have some Kontrakt Wolf shirts if you want to support the channel. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.